So I don't usually make videos. This is kind of like my first video. But I sit back and I have a problem with your middle class white people who are frustrated at the Black Lives Matter movement and are having a hard time understanding what exactly this race has gone through in this country. I want to remind people, and I'm going to start off by saying this. I'm a son of an immigrant. So I'm a first generation American. I'm Scottish, I'm French. We're from different places. We came to America to get away from the elite class. Over the last 300 years or so, there has been an elite class that has invested a lot of time and money into the United States and built themselves a new class of elite here. So they're not royalty, but in America, they're basically like royalty. They own a lot of land, they own the companies, the means of production, and so on, creating money. The thing about it is that, so for myself, I'm Scottish and I'm French, first generation American, served in the United States Air Force honorably, did my time for my country, my country, this is where I was born. But what I have a problem with is that your atypical middle-class white person is frustrated by blacks, and they're protesting. But the thing is that we're all together in this. We came here for a supposed freedom from, like I said, this tyranny from whatever country you came from, be it like China or Japan, trying to get away from communist China, maybe an imperial Japan. Most of the black people did not come here. Their ancestors and say, I think I'm gonna get on a boat, I'm gonna try a new life, and I'm gonna go to America. They basically came here, they're stripped of their heritage, they were divided amongst tribes here so that they couldn't rebel. They were kept, different tribes that spoke different languages, they put them together so that they couldn't formulate a plan. So I don't understand what the big deal is. There is definitely a problem. If you don't see there's a problem, then you're blind. And if you don't want to help them or embrace them, then you're part of the problem. So during earlier times when the Irish immigrated here, they weren't welcome. The white ruling class English Protestants didn't want Catholic Irish around. And I know you can say, well, the Irish don't cry about it, but there were people that were helping the Irish assimilate into American culture. This is a time where we, as new immigrants, need to straighten this place up. The ruling elite that's here loves to keep us divided, and as long as we keep bickering amongst ourselves, they're just gonna keep exploiting us. It's up to you, as a middle-class white person, to go out there and try to help them. If you don't, then you're like helping the elite. And what are they really doing for you? So you're pissed off about, all these blacks are protesting and they should just accept their fate and this is how society is. All you're doing is you're helping like the Bill Gates and the elite class stay on the top. And what are the elite class doing for you? Just the unemployment rates like skyrocketing. They're locking you in your house. What do you have to gain by opposing Black Lives Matter? What do you have to gain by saying, yay, let's keep the cops like super strong and have military grade weapons against you? You can't even have an assault rifle. It's not even an assault rifle. It's a fucking rifle that they put the word assault on. You don't have enough armament. People are like, Second Amendment rights. Dude, you cannot have an RPG or a tank parked at your house. You cannot have an F-15. You cannot have an Aegis, tracking system. You're outgunned. So even with our simple rifles and stuff, we just wouldn't be we wouldn't be affordable opponent for even a local police department now that has, MRAPs and riot gear. I mean, with your shotgun. So we outnumber the elites. If you're not an elite, then you are one of us. And what I mean by one of us is you're atypical, middle class citizen of the United States of America. So we need to stand with our other middle of the road and poor middle class people and oppose it. It's that simple. And again, I'm a proud veteran of the military. I love my country. I don't love the leaders of my country. I love the thought of democracy. And I just hope that it continues to grow into a real democracy, not a republic. And that's all I have to say.